Good morning, students. Today we are going to see exercise 3.5 in cross multiplication method. Fourth question. Form a pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by any algebraic method. So here some statement sums are given and you are going to form a pair of linear equation first, and then if the solution exists, then you have to solve by the algebraic method. So now we'll see the first two sums. You can do it as your homework. I'll take from the third sum. So third sum is Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. So once again, Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer. So for one right answer he got 3 marks and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. But we don't know how many right answer he got it and how many wrong answer we don't know. Come to the next statement. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer. Now 4 marks being awarded for correct answer and 2 marks for incorrect answer. Then Yash would have scored 50 marks. So once again the second statement. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks for incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? So this is the question. How many questions were there in the test? So how many questions, how will you find out? When you add the right answer and wrong answer, you will get the total number of questions, isn't it? So here, right answer and wrong answer, we don't know how many are there. So we are going to assume that as some x and y and we are going to proceed it. Able to understand the question? Yes. We'll see that now. Let us assume, let the number of right answer be x. So how many right answers are there? X right answer are there. And let the number of wrong answer be some y. So we have assumed the number of right answer as x and number of wrong answers be y. So when you add the right and wrong answer together, you will get the total number of questions. That is the question asked. So first case, what was said? Yash scored 40 marks in a test. And for one right answer, how many marks were given? 3 marks are given. So according to the given question, how many marks are given for correct answer? 3 marks. How many right answer? Here are there x right answer. So 3 into x. For one right answer, 3 marks. So for x right answers, 3 into x. And and he was losing 1 mark for wrong answer. So losing in the sense you have to minus it. 1 mark for each wrong answer. How many wrong answers are there? We have assumed y. So 1 into y. So he was losing 1 into y marks for wrong answer. So total marks scored is equal to 40. So this is the first statement. Yash scored 40 marks by getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. So you have got 3x minus y is equal to 40. This will be your first equation. Now the second case is Yash would have scored 50 marks. When he would have scored 50 marks? If he had got 4 marks for each correct answer and 2 marks for incorrect answer. So now they are saying 4 marks for each correct answer. So how many right answer? X. So 4 into x minus again, because for wrong answer will be reduced. So 2 marks for each wrong answer. So 2 into y. So he would have got 50 marks. So So 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. This will be your second equation. Now we are going to solve it and find how many questions were there. So now you can solve it by cross multiplication method. So first write it in the form 3x minus y minus 40 is equal to 0. That's first equation. 4x minus 2y minus 50 is equal to 0. This will be your second one. Now for by cross multiplication method, first write x, y constant. First begin from the y coefficient. Here what is it? Minus 1, minus 2. Constant minus 40, minus 50. Next come to the x coefficient 3, 4. Then minus 1, minus 2. So 4 columns are there. Beginning minus 1, minus 2. Ending also minus 1, minus 2. That you be careful. Now first you are going to multiply x by down arrow minus minus plus 1 into 50 is 50. Then minus up arrow. What is the up arrow? Minus minus plus. So 2 into 40, 80. Directly you can multiply and write. Equal to arrow. Minus into plus, minus 40 into 4 is 160. Minus, what is your up arrow? Minus into plus, minus 50 into 3, 150. Equal to, now constant 1 by down arrow. Plus, minus, minus. 3, 2 is 6. Minus up arrow value. Plus, minus, minus. 4 into 1, 4. Now we can simplify. X by 50 minus 80 is minus 30. Y by here minus 160 minus minus plus 150. Constant minus 6 minus minus plus. So x by minus 30, y by minus 10, 1 by minus 2. Now I am going to equate the first and the third one. That is x by minus 30 equal to 1 by minus 2. Minus minus I am going to cancel. This 30 when it comes here, 30 by 2, that is nothing but equal to 15. So x value I have got it as 15. Now next I am going to equate second and third one. Now equating second and third one. Y by minus 10 is equal to 1 by minus 2. Minus minus cancel. Y is equal to 10 when it goes in. 10 by 2, that is equal to 5. So y is equal to 5. So therefore total number of question is equal to number of right answer plus number of wrong answers. So we have taken the number of right answer is x. What is your x value you have got? X is equal to 15 and number of wrong answers as y, that is 5. So total number of question is 20. So therefore the answer is number of questions is equal to 20. Is it clear, students? Now coming to the fourth subdivision. Places A and B are 100 kilometer apart on a highway. So places A and B are 100 kilometer apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another car starts from B at the same time. If the car travels in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. So able to understand? So there are two places A and B and two cars are starting at the same time, but one car from A and the another car from B. They travel in the same direction but different speeds and they meet together in 5 hours. meet in 5 hours. So time taken is 5 hours and the speed is different for both the cars. If they travel, next condition is, if they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speed of the two cars? So they have asked us to find the speed of the two cars. What is said about the speed of the two cars? They both are having different travel in a different speed, it is said. So you can assume for both the cars, the speed has some x and other car some y. Okay, so now we will see that. So first, you assume, let the speed of car 1 be x kilometer per hour. So there are two cars now, they travel in different speeds. And what is that speed we are asked to find? And the speed of car 2 be some y kilometer per hour. So imagine this is a place A and B, you think. And both the places are 100 kilometer apart, it is said in the question. Now from here, car 1 starts from A. Car B starts second car starts from place B. Now they both are traveling in the same direction. Same time they are starting. And they are meeting somewhere over here, you think. So total time taken is how much? Total time taken is 5 hours. So for the second car also time taken is some 5 hours. What is the speed of the second car? Some y kilometer per hour. What is the speed of the first car? Some x kilometer per hour. This is what we have assumed now. So now we are going to calculate the distance traveled now. First the distance between the two places only given, and now they have mentioned about the time and we know the speed, some x and y we have assumed. So definitely we are going to calculate the distance between the car 1 and car 2. So what relation it gives we are going to find first. So this is the position of the car first one, this is the position of the second car. They both are starting at the same time and they are meeting together here only at the C point. So now what is the distance traveled by the car 1? Distance by car 1. What is it? AC. What is the distance formula? Speed into time. What is the speed of the car 1? We have assumed some x kilometer per hour. What is the time taken when given? 5 hours. So what do you get the distance? 5x kilometer. Isn't it clear? Now we will find out for the distance of the second car. So now distance by second car. What is the distance traveled by the second car? This BC only gives the distance traveled by second car. So BC. So what is the same speed into time? What is the speed? Y. What is the time? 5. So 5y is the distance traveled by the second car. So now A to C is the distance traveled by the first car and B to C gives the distance traveled by the second car. Now what can you say about the distance between both the cars? Now the difference between both the cars gives you the distance between the two places. See here, this is the distance traveled by the car 1 and this is the distance traveled by the car 2. And here the distance between A and B is 100 km. Now how can we write this expression? We can say that the total distance AC is equal to AB plus BC. Isn't it? We can write the total distance AC as AB plus BC. What is the total distance? AC is the distance traveled by car 1, that is 5x. What is the distance from A to B? 100. And what is B to C distance traveled by the second car? 5y. Isn't it? So this equation you can write it as 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. And if you simplify this, dividing by 5 throughout, you get x minus y is equal to 20. This will be a first square equation. Able to understand the first case? So, two cars starting from A and from B, same direction at same time, but different speed. So we have calculated first the distance traveled by first car and the second car. Now the relation we are writing. So how you get AC is equal to AB plus BC. The distance when you write, you get an equation. Now coming to the second case. So what is the second case is, what is said? Both the cars are traveling in the towards each other. Towards each other in the sense, what is it? So they will be traveling in the opposite direction like this, and they meet somewhere over here. You think you can take it as some D, and they meet in 1 hour. So time taken here, it is given as 1 hour. Time taken and given as 1 hour here. And you know very well the speed of car 1 is x kilometer per hour, and speed of car 2 is y kilometer per hour. So now, as before, we will find the distance travelled by the car 1. Here, speed into time. What is our speed here? X. And what is the time taken? 1 hour. So you get x kilometer. And the distance travelled by car 2 is y speed, and this time taken is 1 hour. So y kilometer. So here x kilometer and here y kilometer. Now what about the distance relation can we say about? So total is 100. So when you add x and y together, you get the total distance between the two places, isn't it? When you add the distance travelled by the car 1 and distance travelled by the car 2, we get the total distance between A and B. What is the total distance between A and B? 100 kilometer. So this relation you can write it as AD plus DB is equal to AB. What is the AB distance? 100. What is AD? X. What is DB? Y. So this is your second equation. Able to understand? So here when you add both the distance, you get the distance between the two places, 100, because they are traveling in the opposite direction. So the distance, total distance covered will give you the distance between the place, 100 kilometer. So that is what we have got. In the previous case, the difference of the distance gives you the 100 kilometer. That is 5x minus 5y is equal to 100 we got it. So now we are going to solve these two equations by again cross multiplication method. So now by cross multiplication method we are going to solve it. First write the equation x minus y minus 20 equal to 0. I have tried it in this form. And the second one x plus y minus 100 equal to 0. So now first write x variable, y variable and constant. And you can start from the y coefficient, minus 1 plus 1. Next minus 20 minus 100. Next x coefficient 1, 1. Then again y coefficient minus 1, 1. So first we are going to cross multiply this. Minus minus plus 1 into 100, 100 minus of up arrow. 1 into minus 20, minus 20 equal to y by down arrow. Minus into plus minus 20 minus of up arrow. Minus plus minus 100 equal to constant by 1. Minus of up arrow is minus 1. Now x by 100 plus 20. Here y by minus 20 minus minus plus 100. Constant by 1 plus 1. So now x by 120. Y by 80. 1 by 2. X by 120, y by 80 and 1 by 2. Now I am going to take the first and third one and equate. So x by 120 is equal to 1 by 2. So if I simplify, I get 120 by 2, that is equal to 16. Next I am going to equate second and third one. Y by 80 is equal to 1 by 2. Y is equal to 80 by 2, that is 40. So here therefore speed of car 1 is 60 kilometer per hour and speed of car 2 is 40 kilometer per hour. Able to understand this concept? So likewise, you can do the two sums that I have given as homework and do all the calculation part clearly. So you proceed by the cross multiplication method itself so that it will be a practice for you to work out and see. Thank you, students.